Okay, everybody. Bobby may or may not be joining us, and if so, it would definitely be on the later side, probably for the NBA portion, which is certainly a little more interesting because Trey was just ruled out a few minutes ago, just after I did my, of course, just after I did my NBA projection run. So we're going to probably have to do that again. But what we can do is we can definitely handle the baseball, which also has gotten I would say, a little more interesting because it is not quite as clear cut as I it was. It's not quite as clear cut as I thought it was when I first did these runs and looked at it a little earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through kind of like my process of how I'm breaking all these guys down. And then I'm going to build my lineups. I'll do FanDuel probably for you guys and DraftKings off on the side. And I'll try to answer questions as best as I can. And then at 7 o'clock, we'll transition over to the NBA. So with respect to the pitching, I still have Bauer as the clear-cut top guy. Where it gets a little trickier for me is the second pitcher. I had Woodruff as being a clear second, and now he's just become like just very much just closer to like the other guys. So like for example, if you look at all these, this all looks really close to that second pitcher, whether it be Bieber, Giolito, Gausman, Flaherty, Strasburg, Fried, even down to Yarborough. Maybe not Yarborough. So we're just going to come to these guys. So for me, my pitching pairs are going to be Bauer. I think I'm going to have Bauer in all of them after all that. And then I'm going to probably have to make a choices between these guys. And the way I think I should probably do it is by ownership, but you don't get too much of a break on the ownership either. Like you see, like these guys rate for me just a little bit better, if you use my value scores. But then like the ownership kind of scales as well. So it looks like it's been very efficient with respect to the pitching. So it's going to be kind of a challenge, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing so I'm going to be playing Bauer with all of these guys. So feel free to pipe in with some questions if you want. Yeah, basketball is going to be in a half hour, and then what I'm going to do? Let me pull up my stacks and see where I kind of rank these stacks given whatever lineups I have or whatever it is. So I still have the Astros as the top stack, but their ownership is really really high. And just below them, I have Detroit and Miami, and they are really high also. Actually, they're lower. So, these are the value stacks. The value stacks for me are Detroit and Miami, and the pay up is going to be the Astros. And I'm just trying to see where else I can really go here. I mean, because again, they're looking like they're behaving somewhat efficiently with respect to ownership here. Yeah, I just mentioned that. I don't know what kind of lag it is, but yeah, but Astros do rate right now as my top stack. Maybe I should just screw ownership. Maybe I should just just play these guys because it's not like anybody's that. Yeah, see that's the thing. Like if I play the Astros guys up here, so I'll play the Astros guys maybe with one stud pitcher and one cheap SP2, and maybe I'll play these guys, the Miamis and the Miami and Detroit, in lineups where I double pair the studs. It doesn't look like I like any lefties for the Astros. It looks like I like Bregman, Correa, Altuve, Straw, and Alvarez, and Gurriel. So I don't think any lefties. I guess And then Houston, they're getting ownership. I mean, Toronto's getting a little bit of ownership, so you're not getting a lot of breaks here. So let's take a look. You want Houston 1-4, 1-2-4. I mean, I'm the type that I'll play a bunch. You know, I know Bobby likes to play three man's little format. I like to, especially on the bigger slates, like to go for the full 5-man where I can. And I am not still on Castillo. I'm not going to be playing him. He's just not going to make it for me. You know, he's just below these guys. Like, I'd rather play, you know, Gaussman a little cheaper. You know, if I was going to get down there, or Fried a little cheaper than that. I'm just not quite. Oh, Alvarez lefty. Okay, so that's the lefty I'm playing. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. And then when it comes to like one-offs, let me take a look at the one-offs I have here. And then I'm going to go FanDuel, then I'm going to build. You know, one-offs, Bregman looks like a standout. Nomar Mazara at cheap. Then we're going to look at lineups in a minute. Cooper. Rowdy Tellez is showing up as decent. Upton. Things like that. Yeah, why do you think it's a fade, Jason? Just because of the ownership? Because that would make sense. Just because it's going to be I think it's going to be the chalkiest stack. So I certainly am not going to argue with you fading it. You know, I mean, they rate as a top stack for me, but it's not as if it's through the roof. You know, they're just barely the best for me. Let me look at FanDuel, and then we'll go back and then we'll build here, because we do want to get to the NBA at some point. Yeah, I don't like to play a chalk either. If you want to know the truth. So let's see the FanDuel baseball. Let's see if anything changed. NBA, MLB, FanDuel sheet. Okay, so I still like Bauer the best. It's gotten a little bit closer, and again, I'm you know, even though Yarborough rates to be a good play over there, you just don't need him. You know, you just don't need him. You get all the hitters you want without having to pay only $6,200. So I do think that maybe Giolito and Bieber are closer to Bauer than I thought to Bauer. But I still think Bauer is the best. Okay, so FanDuel stacks. I'm going to do that. From FanDuel stacks here. Likewise, top is Houston, but the stack I'm getting to, which is really interesting, or there are two of them. I'll throw them out there for you guys if you're interested. I'm interested in the Houston stack. Not Houston. I'm sorry. The Toronto stack is like my second favorite. Given ownership, and Tampa. So I like Tampa and Toronto as my second and third favorite stack, behind a very chalky Houston. So these would be my top two, and that's going to be the ones I'm probably going to play in my bigger ones. And then if you want something really off the board, you could try San Francisco. And the guys I put at San Francisco were Dickerson, Belt, Yastrzemski, and LaStella. And let me look at the one-offs over here, and then we'll just go ahead and build, and then I'll try to answer some questions along the way. Okay. Yeah, Correa, good one-off. Bregman, good one-off. Lau, Meadows, basically the guys I like in my stacks. And the guy I always throw into every Tampa stack is Arozarena. I think the guy's a complete freaking is it okay to say animal? Can I do that? Am I getting in trouble for saying that? Can I say beast? Can I do that? I don't know. You never know You never know what you can say anymore. But let's say he's like a really good player, and he's a really aggressive hitter. So let me pull up my FanDuel builds here. Let's see if I want to change anything. So like I said, I got the Bauer, and then like here I have these Tampa guys along with the Houston. Oh, so I only have. Okay, so I have to change these a little bit. So I only have the one lineup. So what did I say I liked? I said I liked the Houston. I see the Toronto and Tampa with Houston. Okay, I like this. So maybe what I'll do, I'll keep this main one the way it is. What did you say? Astros were banging on the trash cans for the signs anymore. Simple as that. Could be. So let me see. What would happen if I ran this? I mean, I've been so good not doing it this way, but I'm going to do it anyway. This looks really, really strong. I like this Tampa. I like the Colorados. I like a couple of Houstons. This is a nice, simple little thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a couple of kind of like more off the board type things using the SaberSim thing, and then we'll go back to DraftKings. Oh, that's NBA. We don't want to do that. Where am I? We're going to upload these guys here because this will take into account ownership and see if I can't do things a little better. So I'll show you guys how I do that. I'm only going to play a couple lineups with using it this way. Oh, they're struggling still? It was 2-2, right? With the Mets? All right, so hold on. Let's put these here, and let's upload here. Upload. Okay, let's build this. You don't like Tellez, Jason? He's like really cheap, and he has home run power. That's why just seems to pop for me. I mean, you could be right. Baseball's rough, man. In baseball, you just never know what's going to happen. But I kind of like him. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's build some lineups and see what. What's the thing? Let's pull this up. Hey, so there you go, Jason. So he's on a roll. He's got momentum. Okay. So this one gets a little bit of Bieber. Stack types 4-3. I don't want any 4-3s. Let's get some full. Let's get some full guys here. All right, so this looks good, but let's build my projected scores. And then this. Four two 4-2. Okay, that looks good. This is Giolito. Get some Toronto. Get some Tampa. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get to any of the San Franciscos. That's okay. So how many lineups do I need to build here for real? Where was my FanDuel? So I need to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll build 7 new ones. So let's build 7. And just to screw around a little bit. And then we'll do this. Then we'll do DraftKings. Then we'll do the NBA, which is going to provide its own unique challenges, to say the least. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just going to cut and paste this over here. then one in the slam. Same thing, we'll put that over here. And then we'll save that. And we'll upload it. And then we should be done with FanDuel. And then we'll get back to DraftKings. And we should be all set. And then we'll do NBA. And I'll get some questions. Sorry about that. If I don't see it, just because I have the second monitor up and I just can't quite see everything that I want to see. So let me just see. Let's see if I have any real questions here. No BS, Bobby, to make the call. Bobby, come talk to me, hombre. Bobby will be back. Yeah, projections in MLB are let's just say they're not the worst. They're just not as relevant. No, I'm not Bobby. Yeah. They're just not. Yeah, I agree, Jason. Yeah, I mean, like projections is much less relevant in baseball than it is in almost any other sport. You really got to make sure that you stack things and get correlated and really just do, fade ownership. I completely agree. I totally agree. Got to start somewhere, but I mean, you got to. It's yeah. All right, so I think I'm all good with FanDuel. Let's go into DraftKings. I can't, unfortunately or fortunately, I can't show you what I have in the DraftKings. But my initial build, I had the Angels as my top deal. I have an Angels and a Tigers, which is actually pretty interesting. I am going to keep that, but I have and again, you can blame DraftKings for this, that I have to change a couple of lineups. I mean, I can't really show you what I'm doing over here, but I did tell you exactly what I liked, right? It was very tricky to get good ownership fade over here. Well, now I will say, by the way, Jason, that while projections of like points are not quite as important, getting a real good ownership projection is really important, and that remains a challenge. So what I got to do is I got to do one Miami. I'll do one full Miami with these idiots, and I'll see what that looks like. So I'm clearing this over here. So let's build this with a Miami, which is going to be Cooper. It's going to be Rojas. It's going to be Duval, Revenge continuing. These guys are all really cheap. I don't know if I could actually get them home, but it's if they do make it, we could be heroes, as David Bowie would say. And then who else? Birdie. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, I should be able to play whoever I want, right? So I could play Bauer, probably, and Bieber in a lineup like this. Oh, easily. So now we could play some freaking badass one-offs, right? So now I could go ahead and I could play, for example, Bregman as a one-off as a third baseman. And then I have, who's my favorite catcher? Let's take a look. MLB catcher. Just can't remember. So that's why I keep all this grid up here. Yeah, Ramos was my favorite. Someone was asking about a V, actually, right? I mean, I can certainly go ahead and play Sanchez if I want. If I did that, then I could actually also play. I could play Hicks. Okay, so that works. So let's do that. That's actually a pretty badass lineup. So we're gonna do that one, and then this is what we're gonna do. Boom. Excellent. And then what else do I have to do? I want to do a full Detroit. Is that what I said? Yeah, let's do a full Detroit. How is that ever going to come in? How is a full Detroit stack literally ever going to come in? It probably isn't, right? But we're going to do it anyway, just one. So let me see, who did it? Any questions before I do that? FanDuel, so much, you don't have to be contrarian everywhere. Okay, I'll come back to all this in a second. Sorry. Let me go back to my Detroit. So who did I say I was going to play? Okay, so there is a Mazzara. I'm never going to be able to spend all my salary here, I think, if I do this. But let's try it anyway. Mazzara, Grossman, Candelario, Reyes, and Ramos. So Ramos and Reyes. Oh my goodness gracious! So there it is. I can do it again. So this one again, we'll play Bauer and Bieber, and we could do this nice and easily. So who's my favorite one-offs? I could spend a fortune on this. You know what I could do? I could play the Dodgers. How about that? So we could play Muncy, play Seager. Oh, how about that? And we could play Lux. Oh, this is like this. So let's play. Let's put this over here. Play this 100K for first over here, and then we'll put two lineups with that. And then, hold on, we'll go back. And I hate to do this to you guys. This sucks to do it this way, but they won't let me show you anything. So we'll take Seager out. We'll do one lineup not without Bauer. We'll do one lineup with Giolito, and then we get to even move up from this. Oh my goodness! So then I get to play. Then I will do this. I'll play Fletcher over here, and then the other two-man from the Angels, which is going to be Ohtani, I think, over here. No. Hold on, second base. Oh, we could play. This is a good one-off. Brandon Lau. Yeah, it's a pretty good one-off. So let's play him. Okay. Okay, so this. Should I do one more? I don't have a single. You know this. You'll like this, Jason. I don't think I have a single Astro stack on DraftKings. You like that? Yeah, I think we're gonna. I'm with you, Jason. You and me both. Let's screw the Astros. One Astros lineup I might make, I'll just do with just totally other pitchers. You know what? That's what I can do. I can get away with that. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll just kind of walk you guys through it as I'm doing it. So I'm playing and give you the whole lineup because then they'll kill me. Not that you guys want to play it anyway, but this way you could play all of it. So this way, and I don't know who made this point, but if you are going to play the chalk batters, which is usually not the greatest idea in the world anyway, you definitely would want to play them without the chalk pitchers. So, duh. Let's see, Alvarez. Let's put that in. Where's Houston? Alvarez here, and then who do I like? Straw or Gurriel? Straw will save me a little money, but Straw save me a little money. Bregman, and then Altuve will overspend for Altuve over there. And again, I agree that it's it's kind of rough, but I can actually get all this in. Ugh, I don't want to play this. All right, One freaking lineup. I'll do this. We could play David Dahl. That's probably a decent little thing there. Okay. That works. And we're going to put that, where are we going to put that? We'll put this over to the media mates. Put in the media mates. So we just have one Astro. We got a lot of Angels, actually. Is that good? I'm going to do one more. I'm going to diversify just a little bit more, and then I'll be done. How about that? Keep saying I'm going to be done, and I just come up with something else. Do I need one Dodger stack? Probably not. The Angel one I like, though. I like the Angels. I have this. I have an Astros. I have a Miami, right? I have enough Toronto over on FanDuel that I don't need to play them. You know what I'll do with this rest of these? I think I'll shuffle the pitchers a little bit. That's what I'm going to do. I'll throw like a Yarborough in, like for example. That can't hurt, right? Okay. All right, sounds good. Let me look at some questions, then we'll go to the NBA. Better hope Duffy, who doesn't have one. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Miami, LAA. Dude, I didn't get to Cincy, but I like the Miami and I like the LAA. You and I are going to be on the same. We're going to be on the same route. I like it. But the Reds I didn't quite get to. But you know what? They're 22 freaking teams, man. You can't play everybody. So that's the way it goes. I'm not playing 150 lineups. If I did, I'd probably get some of everybody. But that's just not that's not me. Okay. We got to deal with the NBA now, huh? I've been putting it off, right? Half hour till lock. This is like ridiculous. Gaussman is due for a negative regression. Yeah, I don't have any. I'm just not going to get to any of him. Not going to get any of them. All right. Am I done with baseball? Done with freaking baseball. Freaking the NBA can go F itself. I mean, honestly, I really should just unregister for everything. You got to deal with freaking Brandon Goodwin and crap like that. Really? That's what I'm here for. To figure out whether Brandon Goodwin's a better play than freaking Malachi Flynn, for example. Hate. You know what I guess I got to do? Should I do one more run? It's so freaking annoying, but I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. And as I do it, I'll come back and forth. Yeah, Jason, man, you might have it on. You might really be onto something. Just unregister the NBA. Maybe that's the idea. You know what? I want to go out later. I don't want to be glued to the freaking computer all night long. I don't know. But we're here. I did good yesterday. I did well yesterday. Listen to me, I'm freaking cretin. I did well yesterday because there was no late changes. Actually, the one that's so funny, there was one late change that apparently made Terrence Davis like this lock chalk play. And fortunately, I didn't see it, so I didn't even notice. So I just didn't play it, and he busted. So there you go. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Who's starting in this? We're all going to do this in like a 10-minute span because this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm going to update my projections. It's going to take me about 5 minutes. I have to because of the Atlanta thing. Then we're going to go over the values. Then we're going to build, and then we're going to do all this, and we're going to get questions. We're going to do all this in hopefully a 15-minute time frame. But we will see. We'll see if we can pull it off. See, right now, if you're asking me questions, I'm just not seeing them because I don't have access to my monitor. I'm just because I'm just a stoop, as my son would say. I mean, I really hope that, I'll just do a couple of these things, and then I'll go right to building. I'll do a couple. I'll be ready in not even 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, and then we'll go and then we'll answer questions and all that. It's only 7:01. We got plenty of time. And Bobby says he's commenting he had a doctor's appointment or something like that. Hopefully he was at a witch doctor or somewhere where he was able to get some special insight. If Bobby's running a little cold, we got to get him a dub, as the kids would say. I don't even know if the kids actually say that. So many things that I say, as the kids would say, like kids actually don't say. It's basically I'm saying. Okay, so we're almost done. Then we'll do a run. Then we'll see what it comes up with, and then we will press on and see what all this looks like. All right. Okay, 1 sec, and then I will display my grid, and then we will see what we got. We don't need that. We don't need that. And okay, I want to see if any of this Hawk stuff is going to pop. I really hope not. Yeah, there it is. Brandon Goodwin, Top Land FanDuel. Give me a freaking break. Let's. And then on DraftKings, Top Plan DraftKings is apparently Brandon Goodwin also. Okay, so here's what we got. Yeah, they're fine. Jason, they're fine. But okay, so basketball. So we got Goodwin. Here are my values. This is what it is. So Goodwin, George, Capella. So some of these are good spend-ups, actually. So George, Mitchell, Sabonis, Gobert. I mean, you can get all these guys in because you could play all these 3Ks. Goodwin, Caleb Martin. I mean, those are very, very good value plays. You can make all this stuff work. And Jalen McDaniels. So I can't build a lineup for you, but this looks like, this was really easy, but the thing is that these guys are all going to be highly owned. But let me just fix my DraftKings lineup, and then we'll go look at FanDuel. Looks like I'm not going to be unregistering for this after all from in the NBA because this is just too easy to build, I think. And then I'll do a couple of pivots. I just don't know exactly how to get different here. We'll figure it out. Oh, there's Bobby. Now, hey, guys, be nice. Be nice. I could, you know what I mean? Like, I could deal with a little bit of the sauciness, but Bobby's not in the mood. Okay? So I'm gonna let him in, but you guys better be nice. All right. Hey, what's up, Bobby? I could deal with a little bit of the.
Sorry, I had the back play there.
What's going on? Okay.
So what's going on here?
So there's no Trae Young. So we're doing the NBA.
Yep.
And I was just about to start building some DraftKings lineups. But you want to go? Oh, baseball's over, right? Okay.
Baseball
locked. Yeah. Baseball locked. Okay. So who do you like of all these 3K guys? Goodwin, Caleb Martin, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually ended up unregistering because I didn't think I'd make it back in time for basketball, but that's what it seems like that makes the most sense to me. I think that some of the guys we talked about early in the day who are going to be cheap or interesting, like pivots off of some of that stuff. Like I think Goodwin makes sense. Obviously, Wanamaker makes sense. I think McDaniels makes sense. Caleb Martin, both Martins you could consider maybe a little bit more questionable value. Same thing with Yang, although I actually like Yang probably a little bit better than those guys. I still love Flynn, and I don't think anyone will play Tony Bradley anymore. And I think he's an interesting tournament play.
Okay.
But I think that, you could spend on Lillard. I like the Boston Portland game along with the Clippers, Indiana. That's where all of my spend ups are coming from.
Upton is scratched.
Who is?
Upton.
Oh, that's huge for me. I have him in like every single lineup.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
why I figured I would mention it.
I appreciate that. That sucks.
Glad we caught it. I mean,
Yeah. Are we sure?
I got it. It seems reputable.
Okay. Sounds good. I will adjust. Uh-oh. Can't even get my pages to load right now. What's going on?
We like Niang. I guess we have to like Niang, right?
I like Yang. Did you play the baseball 333 earlier?
I did.
What's the winning score right now?
It's not me, not mine.
I think I may have been winning it. I might have had a chance to at least tie to win it.
If you played, you mean?
I played one lineup and it was left but it's in like 20th place.
Oh, so you can't pull it up, you mean?
No, I can't pull up the 333 because I didn't play that one. I just threw this in.
The winning score right now is, well, some guys have 111 with nine innings left.
Is it exactly 111?
It's 111.15.
Oh, that's the guys I would have been tied with. Okay.
And there's somebody that's got 116 but only 2 PMRs.
Okay. I would have been probably tied with the 111.5 is. All right. Let's see.
Wait, let me before I forget. Let me deal with this Upton stuff too, because I'm almost positive I have him. Or am I that good, dude? This is I have about 44% of my lineups. I mean, this is amazing. That he's still showing his playing on my DraftKings app, but I see. I guess you may as well try to confirm this, but it was in the like an Awesemo Discord. I mean, like it wouldn't be like it's not some random.
I'm trying to look for it, and I don't have anything yet, but it could be just it's not updated.
Upton is scratched.
Okay, there we go. And what are they doing with that lineup spot?
That's a good question, right?
Yeah, but it's not like I love. I still can't get an updated lineup though. Shit. Well, that's going to change a lot of things for me. So let me get rid of all my Uptons. It also takes away all my little angel stacks that I was going for, my angel mini stacks.
Well, it doesn't take them away. It just,
Yeah. You know, yeah.
I wonder what they are going to do with that. With that lineup spot.
Yeah, weird. It's
Yeah, for now, I'm just replacing him with Pollock direct pivot. Let's see.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I have Pollock in every lineup, so it doesn't.
Oh, there you have it. Okay.
No problem with that one.
So with respect to DraftKings in the NBA, do you like Sabonis?
Yeah.
I like Sabonis too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna build a couple of. Then I'm gonna do FanDuel in a minute. Yeah, the chat's a little saucy today, Bobby. I just thought I'd let you know that.
What happened? What was what?
Oh no, no, nothing. I mean, nothing I can't handle. But just
Yeah. What was? Was there
just a
anything?
little salty. Not a big deal. Just not really not a big deal.
Gotcha.
Not a big deal. Let's see. Okay, so let's build 10. What else? Okay, so the other thing is I want to go into FanDuel for a minute because I might be interested in I mean Bogdan you got to play too, don't you?
Thanks for getting the Canine Bronco for posting the lineup in there. You don't have to. No, not certainly not back to back.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't mean I'm not. It just means that
just not mandatory. Okay.
I really don't think you have to. There's too much, and like on DraftKings, I don't even know where you put them. Like there's just too many other values. Fletcher, Ohtani, Trout, Pujols, Walsh, Iglesias, Suzuki, Mayfield. Okay. FanDuel, OG or Bogdanovich? OG. Close. I guess it is probably OG. It probably is Bogdanovich now. They're both good plays. I like both of those guys if you can try and get them both in. You guys keep firing any more questions. I have plenty of time to answer, so happy to do so. How can a game be locked?
Which game?
I just was trying to edit my baseball. I'm still trying to get rid of Upton everywhere. So it's John Jay. They just moved everybody up.
NBA. Okay, that looks good. All right, let me look at FanDuel now.
I have Upton in literally every single lineup on FanDuel. Like there wasn't one I didn't have in there.
Oh really?
Yeah, so that's a little.
Let me check FanDuel because I don't think I had any of Angels in FanDuel. That's basketball. Hold on. Oh, because it's live now. Let me just double check that I don't have it. No, I got hey, DJ LeMahieu got a hit.
He got a hit, you said?
He got a hit.
Oh, great. Of course he did. The one night I haven't played that freaking guy.
Oh, he got a single maybe or something like that. Okay, so let me look at this is my
Markieff Morris just got ruled out, by the way.
We saw that coming though.
Yeah, the Lakers are, I mean, we just had it official. Yeah, that's
I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I would like to play Lillard and somebody from Boston.
Lillard and somebody from Boston. 1, 2, 3.
That's probably a smart idea, no? On
yeah,
FanDuel.
Yeah, I really like Tatum. I think Tatum is sort of back in that leap mode that he took before. But I like Brown a lot too. I think they all make sense, but I think Tatum is the guy I'm siding with.
Let me see what the positions look like. Like power forward. You could play, like you said, you could play Tatum. And then we'll play this. I know I'm over the salary cap. I got to rebuild this shit now. really have to play Brandon Goodwin? I don't have to, right? So many guys I feel like I have to play today.
I will warn one thing about playing the Dodgers today, even though I'm still playing them. It is pretty. It's like very cool here, and it's not like what you'd picture great hitting weather.
Alexa is not a fan.
What's that?
Alexa is not giving you the good weather
Oh,
report.
not the green light now. It's 58 degrees. That's right. I forgot we did that before.
Paul George is a good play. Who's your favorite center on FanDuel?
Sorry, I'm trying to make my switches, and it's really hard to do. FanDuel. So, what's his name is still there, right?
Zubac?
Hands here. Kuna. Yeah, I still like Zubac.
Wait. Kyle Hendricks is scratched, I think.
God damn! Every time I try to edit my lineups, it won't let me do it. It keeps saying that.
Do you hear what I said, by the way?
Yeah. I don't think it's.
It helps the hitters.
Yeah, if you want to play the Cubs, it depends on who they pitch. God, that's so frustrating.
Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown.
Anything else in chat? Let's see. Alec Mills is starting. Alec Mills isn't bad. Wanamaker's not a pivot of any kind. He's going to be chalk. So don't think of him as a pivot.
Another power forward, Marcus Morris. Power forward's not that great over here, right? On FanDuel today.
Yeah. I mean, again, I very limited on my NBA. I'm trying to catch up, but
I got you.
I actually only have 2 minutes here to edit these because I'm trying to get the Braves to substitute in. Correa.
Siakam, 2,400. Beauchamp. Caleb Martin. Play Butler. I'd rather play Jaylen Brown. I mean, Portland just plays no defense at all.
Second worst in the NBA, third worst in the NBA. But still, yeah, they're really bad.
Who would you fade first if you had to? Donovan Mitchell or Paul George?
Probably Mitchell.
We'll do both. Let's do this. Do one of each. And we're going to edit this one. And then I'll build a couple of small ones. Then I'll get some questions.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the questions and.
Upload this. This. Hendricks is a sneaky one, huh? Sneaky scratch.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that, but I don't think it's going to matter a ton. I mean, we weren't playing him, you know.
Right. An error has occurred. Oh, excuse me. Error has occurred. So I need to build. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So I'm going to use SaberSim for 8. And then I'll do a couple last questions. Yeah, tomorrow we'll do some golf.
Sounds great. I'm excited.
Yeah, I like one of your. I'll give you a hint. I like one of your guys tomorrow.
It always feels good. We're on the same page. It seems to be the week that somebody does well.
Yeah, I like one of your guys. I think I like one of your guys. I should say I think the guy I like is one of your guys. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, Jason Williams. I think that is the right pivot up into Azuna. Favorite spend ups on what site, what sport. I don't know how to answer that X Factor. Sorry, man. Let's see. Yeah, Yarborough sucks. I think Siwoo is like a popular play, by the way. I don't disagree, but I think there's a lot of people who've been talking about Siwoo, from what I remember.
Crap. All right, so let's.
Is that 116.15 gonna? Damn, it would have probably won me that tournament. It tied for first at least. I'll take a couple. It would have been a nice few $1,000 at least, maybe more.
All right, so that's that. Where's my lineups? Put that over there. Oh, 724. All day.
Hey. Guys, any more right here? Is there favorite spend ups in the DK NBA?
It's interesting because there's nobody over like 9K.
Yeah, George, Jimmy Butler, Sabonis, and then I think you want to play Devontae Graham, but he's not a spend up all the way. But
he's getting a little stupid here. Let's see.
I'm gonna edit my FanDuel one if no one's got any more questions.
Hold on, I'm just gonna download this. Like Lou Williams at all? Oh, you didn't even look.
I just think that now it's totally fine. Yeah, it's just it would have been an off the board play earlier, but yeah, it's fine.
Good.
All right, guys. I'm gonna wish everybody luck. If there's no more, oh, here we go. Any Cincy? I didn't end up playing enough lineups to wear, but I do like Cincy as a stack.
Oh, that's what's his name. Somebody was asking me about him before.
Yeah, Jason Williams. How do we feel about Maladon? I didn't think about playing Maladon today, to be honest. I think that he's not a good play, but worse play than usual. But, again, he's going to get minutes and have an opportunity to put up 40 like he always has an opportunity to do. So I see him playing. But you have to. I mean, look, if you end up there and he's last guy, he's fine. He's just, I think there's better ways. Go ahead, Chiefs.
I was going to say the good news is that we have a minute because I can't figure out how to poof you guys. Oh, okay, here I are. I couldn't find you guys in the browser. All right, so this is good. No other scratches. Let's see. Lou will fade regardless of Trey. You have any Cincy tonight, Bobby? Congratulations if you received another message. How do we feel about Maladon? Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't get there. I didn't get there. And put some money on Siwoo for golf. Yeah, he's going to be probably 15% owned.
Oh, I thought it would be higher actually, but yeah.
At least I said, yeah.
Yeah. Did you end up with much Detroit today?
I did. I played one. Remember, I didn't play too many lineups, but I actually played one, and I played like only 8 or so like real lineups. I have like a full Detroit stack.
Me too.
Yeah, I got a full.
I like the 3-man stack. I have better in my big one.
I agree, but that's what I got him with. I got him with both studs though. So what did you end up doing? So you really ended up not playing the stud pitchers
on DraftKings. I did on all my other lineups except for my main one.
Okay.
I went with Woodruff and Strasburg.
Okay. Pollock. Okay. Scope. Yeah, I have currently I have a Detroit mini stack in my big one currently.
That's what I have too.
Yeah. I got a rando one-off though, which I might have to.
I figured the combination of Detroit with neither of those pitchers will be I'm guessing Detroit ended up getting ownership on DraftKings.
I would hope so.
I would imagine I don't know. Oh my God, less than I would have.
John Jay got in the lineup. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it doesn't. Don't worry about that one. Scope, Grossman, Nunez, Reyes. It feels weird, man, that we're doing this, but I'm into it kind of. I just have that whole game everywhere. Like that whole game. The other side's not going to be anything different, but that's right. They got Castro back. I actually forgot about that.
I can't do that. Just trying to think if I want to. No, I can't. I can't do it. Iglesias, Candelario, Fletcher, Scope.
Wow, who would have ever thought Steven Strasburg on any slate would be 8,400 and like 10% owned? I just don't even. It's actually shocking to me. He's a guy who's literally never been from his opening start in the big leagues up below 9,600 or 9,800 or whatever.
Yeah, these Milwaukee guys do get kind of an upgrade with Mills pitching, no?
Yeah, but Mills is not a bad pitcher.
Okay.
The Cubs don't have a bad bullpen. And Milwaukee doesn't have their best hitters. But, I mean, yeah, it does definitely feel easier to play him than I would have before.
Who do you like better as a one-off, Benintendi or Pollock?
I like Pollock better, but he is hitting 7th. I think Benintendi would make more sense for most lineup builds. But I'm personally have more of Pollock.
I got you. All right, guys. Good luck, and hopefully one of us gets it. I'll talk to you guys later.
Good luck to everyone. Thanks.